Lisa was suddenly attacked from behind by a stranger. She froze, knowing the creep would probably drag her upstairs and hurt her. But instead of taking her, the creep left and went back down to the basement. Annie, the newcomer, thought he would be taken this time. But strangely, the creep picked Julie again. None of them understood why. Julie had no choice but to obey because if she resisted, it could cost all of them their lives. When Julie returned to the basement later, she collapsed in tears. She couldn't take the pain anymore. Haley and Annie felt the same. How long were they supposed to stay locked up here, waiting for the creep to decide their fate? That night, the three of them whispered about what to do. Annie insisted that they could not stay like this forever and had to fight back. Haley pointed out that the chains were too thick, but Julie reminded them that even so, it was their only chance. They began trying to wear down the links of the chains, rubbing them against the floor. But the chains were strong, and the concrete floor made it almost impossible. One day, while struggling, Haley noticed a toilet in the corner. She quickly pulled out a metal rod from it and gave it to Julie, hoping it might work. Annie acted as a lookout while Julie and Haley used the rod to grind the chain. The work was slow, and the concrete barely gave way. But they kept going. Every chance they got, they worked at the chain. Each day, the creep came to take one of them upstairs. Each day, the others returned broken. Still, the thought of freedom kept their hope alive. Days passed. Finally, one morning, after the creep dragged Haley upstairs, Julie and Annie saw their chance. They worked faster than ever, and at last, the bolt in the floor began to loosen. Julie whispered, in excitement that it was moving, and Annie urged her to keep pulling. Together, they pulled with all their strength until the bolt finally gave way. They could hardly believe it. They were free. Without wasting a second, the two women hurried up the stairs. But when they reached the top, their relief turned to horror, because waiting for them was something even worse than the creep.